As we stride into week 2 here, I have finally made a decision as to what class magic I'm gonna go into. We're gonna YOLO send black, as the kids say, and go from there. I do realize that black is a Potsdam class, so when I spec into another magic, I might go into blue, because I kind of don't want to do red. At least for this playthrough. But I would like to take another Grabner class. Just mix it up with one Potsdam, one Grabby. So I might go black and blue. We'll see on that. For now, full YOLO send black. And hope we learn some useful stuff along the way. Oh, hello. In the hallway, I find Luke and his brother standing back to back as an amused senior watches them. Blaze Bechley, according to the handbook. Oh boy. Those your horns and eyes match. Has anybody else's? I think, and like it's an odd color, isn't it? It's like, and his eyes were striking. What color were they? Piss yellow. Like I don't know. In a black and white picture, she didn't stand out so much, but up close she has stone-colored skin, and little horns that poke up like rabbit ears. Now, rotate! Oh, I see. Wait, what? She's the senior to both of them? You can do that? The twins shuffle around in a half circle, keeping their backs pressed against each other so that they are never visible. That is so cute. I could watch this all day. Spin! Around they go again, with Logan to guide him. Luke manages not to trip over his own feet like he usually does. At this point, she notices me standing there. Hey, how's it going? Dave Lunison, repping the hood. Oh, another one. Tell me, what's my name, freshman? Lady Blaze. We followed along. How lame. We could have just not. Right. She looks down at herself and laughs. Oops, I forgot. Never mind. Is there some doppelganger transforming shenanigans going on here? What's up here? I feel like I missed a joke somewhere. Was it supposed to have been a trick question? Boys, I'll pick you up later. Don't forget. He winks and departs. What was that about? That was our senior. What, both of yours? She said something about 2 for the price of 1? Man, would that not like annoy the hell out of you as twins? You're already annoyed by not necessarily having your own sense of individuality and identity because you're always compared to your twin, but now you're like going along with it and someone's like, well, you're basically one person. Like, what the hell? That's rude as hell. Except she looked different this morning. I suspect she enjoys disguising herself to confuse the freshmen. Do you know anything about people like that, Dave? People who can change the way they look? Well, anyone can put a glamour with enough blue magic. It wasn't an illusion, I did check. The change was real. Logan must be ahead of me in his blue magic studies if he can see through a spell. Yes, he is. In the sense that I've got to one class. Some kind of shape-shifting then. I don't recognize her stock at all. I've never seen one before. I assume she's related to a type of otherworld creatures native to the North American area, but I wouldn't know, and as wild seeds, they wouldn't either. Ask Donald, maybe? He might know? Is it rude to ask about what kind of person she is? No, not if someone is like either changing themselves or casting a glamour on themselves to present themselves to be somebody different. You're allowed to ask somebody else to be like, sorry, someone has magically changed themselves into someone else. Don't suppose you know who they really are, given that they're giving me commands and shit. I can't tell you what someone that I don't know will think is rude. You would have to ask her. He'd never manage that. Shut up. Still, I think we've come out well with the senior we got. She seems interesting, at least. You're with Donald's brother, right? Yeah, but I haven't really seen him since this started. I think he's pretty busy. At least he's not making me spin around in the hall. What do you think about this initiation business? It just gets in the way. I don't want everyone telling me what to do. Logan nods. God, I'm so laid back. Ugh. I need to start practicing that poem or I'm never going to remember. Right, I should probably look over the handbook more carefully myself. I'll see you later. I wonder if I was more stern and less laid back, whether I'd be like, how dare they? We need to rise up and rebel. Someone fetch the guillotine. I leave my room early in the morning in the hopes of avoiding seniors, but good morning, freshman. You already have someone underneath you. Wait, I also just realized. Right. So, like, William chose me, but I still have to do things that other seniors say. It just can't be, like, too obscene, I guess. Good morning, Lady Angela. And why is it a good morning? It's a good morning because I have my eyes closed and I don't have to see you. Oh, no, that was weak. If you said it's good, then it's good because I'm looking at you. Too strong. Coming on too strong with that one. Way too strong. All mornings are good. Mornings are never good. If you said it's good, then it's good. In character, let's do this. I wouldn't want to contradict a senior, Lady Angela. Right. She looks at me for a moment, then slowly lifts her arm and opens her hand, dropping her pencil onto the floor. Pick that up for me, freshman. Scheming. She really enjoys these little power games, doesn't she? Bend over to get it, kneel to get it, refuse. Why is there a different option for bend over and kneel down? What? I don't... Oh no, maybe I get it. It's not that kind of game, is it? I mean, I'll pick it, but... I bend over to pick up the pencil. Don't show your back to me. What? But can't I... I don't have to, like, go to the other side. Where did she throw it? Behind me? Can I not just go to the other side? What? I kneel carefully, keeping my back straight and put... Right. Because... Yeah, I was right. It's not that kind of game. It's... The act of bending over forward still shows one's back to Angela. That's the problem. It makes sense now. Okay. Right. Oh, God, it sucks being an adult, huh? Oh, innocent me wouldn't have thought that. He would have. Fucking age 19 when I initially played this, definitely. But 19? Oh my God, I was 17. I kneel carefully, keeping my back straight, and pick up the dropped pencil and straighten up and hand it to her. What will it take to make her go away? Well, be on your way then. Maybe if I get out the hallways, this will be easier. You know what we need? We need some, like, Spider-Man suction cups, and we can just, like, crawl along the ceiling and avoid everyone that way. I head out into the open, but you, Lunarson! A senior from Toad Hall calls out to me. Oh my God. I mean, if we're talking about broccoli hair. Look, I like green hair, okay? Like, different shades of, like, you know, alternatively colored non-standard hair. I'm into that stuff. But, like, my homie, we need to do something. People are gonna cast Fireball around you and you're gonna go up like a match. A senior from Toad Hall calls out to me. Go to the cafeteria, get coffee, tell them Big Steve sent you. Big Steve? You didn't used to look like that, did you? You had, like, kind of short brown hair? Is that the kind of thing you can Google? Magical Diary, Horse Hall, Big Steve? Oh my God. I can't show you. You're gonna have to Google this yourself. I apologize. But the only way I can describe his hair in the first game is as if his hair was the Pokemon Ghastly around his head. That's the only way I can describe it. This might be an upgrade, never mind. All right, okay, at least it's not a difficult task right now. Some people just can't handle mornings without coffee. Hey, some people just can't handle mornings without Pepsi. You know, I understand it. We all need our caffeine. I turn in the direction of the cafeteria, only then realizing that I'm showing my back to a senior. But he doesn't say anything. Apparently, Big Steve only cares about coffee more than he cares about throwing his weight around. I can't tell if that makes him less or more bad. He's just ordering people around to get what he actually wants. He's not power tripping, but, like, that's not good? I don't know. I hurry to the cafeteria and pick up his regular coffee order. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Sir William. It's okay, you don't have to call me sir. Well, I just did, okay? But you do have to do what I say. He hands me an envelope. Instructions. Do not look at them until after you finish your activities for the day. I wouldn't want to distract you from your studies. Thanks. Have fun. I better get out of this coffee. I better get this coffee. Get out of this coffee would be... how would you take it off? To Big Steve before anyone else can give me an order. There's nothing else for it. Just sprint everywhere and hope that no one can find you, right? Oh, it's just over that quickly. Okay, never mind. All right. Pog. Now, my little scribes, I'm going to occasionally say Twitch lingo, twitch.tv, and I apologize for that. Pog is just a way to express excitement. You should recall that I told you black magic is the magic of solidity and permeance. Life and spirit are chaotic and ever-changing by their nature. Force and illusion might come and go in an instant. Nothing truly lasts forever. Even our world and its magic will someday wither to dust. Why are you okay, I was gonna say, why are you saying this in such like a fairy tale magical kind of way? But she does look a bit. But that day is not today, and with black magic, we affect things that will last a good long time. Within an object, you can leave an enduring mark upon the world, a message for the future. You may also find it useful to mark your way through a labyrinth. If you can trust the walls not to move, write or remove words from a target object. So I do remember, like, I don't know if the dungeons are the same in this game as they are on the previous one. I'm kind of hoping they're not. But if there is a, in the last one, there was a duel against another student, we could remove the words exit when running away and they simply wouldn't know where to go? It's quite niche, isn't it? All right. After my day's activities, I pull out the envelope William gave me this morning and open it. When I read the paper inside, I sigh. It's not just one instruction, it's a whole list of them. Oh man, okay. Go to the school library, find a freshman who comes from, check behind the curtains in the... Every command asks a question at the end to prove that I've carried out the instruction. It's almost like some sort of school quiz. Or the fact that it entered a question mark means that I am allowed to say no. Probably not, but like you can all dream, can't you? I'll have to go all over campus to figure these things out. I have no idea how long it will take, but if I just make up answers, they'll definitely be wrong and he'll know I didn't even try. William's under orders to... Oh, right, I see. Maybe I'm too, like, conniving with my plan. To make sure I get through initiation without trouble. What will he do if I just don't bother? No, let's fulfill the list. If we could get out on what I believe to be a technicality, sure. If we just make up answers, I think he's going to say you're not even trying. What are you doing? Fulfill the list. DJ, spin it. It's not like it's horrible torture, it's just a little extra work. I may as well get it done. The first instruction is to find the school library and count the number of magazine racks. I don't even know where the library is, but I think I know someone who does. I'm in luck. I find the right person just walking by into Butterfly Hall. Minnie? They call him Clairvoyant in the hood. Oh, hello, Dave. Hi, look, I was wondering, could you show me the way to the school library? Sure, I'd love to help you. Why do you need to go there? Are you working on a research project? Yes. No? No, it's, well, here. I hand her the list. Oh, it's like a scavenger hunt. Scavenger? Where you go around looking for strange little things, except that's usually a competition and the clues are riddles. So this is your initiation task? What a nice idea. William's your senior, right? I was gonna say, like, as initiations go, I guess it's not like, hey, go fetch me coffee, do this, do that, get yourself a job, get yourself a life, get a wife, don't become a slob. Like, it's not that bad. It's just a scavenger hunt. Right, who's yours? Brian Balcom. That is weird. Balcom is a place that I've been to. I'm going to assume that Brian isn't from there. He's a wolf too. I have family there. It's in England. He's very athletic. He's given me a set of exercises for my task. Oh, if you have a task to work on, I can leave you alone. Just tell me where to find the library and I want to help. Come on. She marches off down the hallway and there's nothing for me to do but follow her. The Iris Academy library turns out to be fairly small and tucked away in the back of a building. The bulk of the collection appears to be general encyclopedias and foreign language dictionaries. There are 2 cases with books on magic and history, but this clearly isn't the place for high-level research. The professors probably keep private collections. Probably? Boo! I was gonna say, to be fair, you could probably tell by the fact that there are like teen gossip magazines here. This, look at this. This is like Agent 47. How to style your hair the best way possible. How to find love in this crazy world. How to strangle someone and not leave any mark. A woman stands behind the desk, her hand resting comfortably on a wooden staff. She must be the school librarian. Wowee! Yo, I love your dress. It's like patchwork. It is patchwork. I'm trying to not say like 60s, but that, you know? She's holding a wooden staff? What the? Okay. A woman stands behind the desk, her hands resting comfortably on a wooden staff. She must be the school librarian. Her robe is made out of dozens of different colors and fabrics all patchwork together. Yeah, look, I get it, okay? It is patchwork. With extra beads and pockets added seemingly at random. Hey, it's cool. Don't flame it, all right? As if sensing my gaze, she looks in my direction. Hello, Professor. Oh no, honey, I'm not one of them. He speaks slowly with a warm, round accent that's not familiar to my ears. Is it the South of America? Miss Darden, this is Dave Lunison. He is our exchange student from Illyria. Hey. Pleased to meet you. Is that so? Is what so? What do you mean is that? What? That's weird. Do you know who I am? Why are you looking at me in such a... Why do I feel like a deer in the headlights? What the hell? I'm just showing him around. Well, you just go on and do that then. She returns to her own contemplations. Oh, maybe she just simply doesn't care. Okay, there's the magazines. Nothing magical there. The covers are shouting about fashion and celebrity gossip. Oh, they call him the identifier of magazines? How does he do it? This must be how Iris Academy keeps up with developments in the outside world. No, 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 no. You can't, like, you can't get all of your news in the world from, hang on, is this still a thing or did it go out? No, cool. You can't get all of your news in the world from Heat magazine. That's not, or like Cosmopolitan, or I don't know, there has to be an American one that people will understand, but who knows how global some of these are. That's a terrible way to do it. You're going to know nothing about what's happening in the world, but you are going to know about the 4th affair that someone is having in a soap opera. English question, is that 1 rack or 5 racks? 1 rack, 5 shelves. Thanks. I make a note on the paper. The next thing on the list is the name of a freshman who comes from Iowa. I guess I'll have to go from door to door. I mean, is anyone from Iowa? Isn't there like nothing in Iowa? No offense, people from Iowa, but like, hang on, what's like the biggest city of Iowa? Like, I know, is it Des Moines is there? That's the capital, right? Oh, it is just that one, huh? Okay. Cedar Rapids, Davenport, see, all of these places don't matter, okay? Look, I'm sorry, Iowa. I should be able to forego this task because your state doesn't matter. I don't think William's going to accept that. I guess I'll have to go door to door asking about that, but it means I won't need Minnie's help. Nancy Meyer in the Snake Hall. You know her? Not very well, but she's the only person who says she was from Iowa during the introductions on Monday. Just slamming out what state you're from, huh? She remembers the entire list of introductions verbatim after only hearing it once. I'd better be very careful what I say to this girl. Correct response, by the way. Sorry, every time I look here, it's because I'm looking at myself in the camera. I should really be like doing that instead. That is the correct response though. Like, be careful about what you tell her. She'll remember anything for the rest of time. All right. Next, I have to look behind curtains on the stage in the gym. To the gym. She's just coming with me now. All right, Pog. By dinner time, I filled out my list. Oh my god, that took hours. I filled out my list. We got out in the early morning. But Minnie has dragged me... no, never mind. This is the next day. We still got out in the morning. Has dragged me all over the campus in the process. I wonder if that's what William had in mind. I may have learned a few things, but it's tired me out. Oh, boo, we got 5 stress. Gotta remember, stress is reduced by 25 when we sleep. At least in Horsehall. So 13 stress, we're still fine. I wasn't surprised by the knock on the door. I expected William to drop by. I did not expect him to look quite so worn. Is this where the seniors get hazed by the seniors? Or the elderly, if you will? Or the teachers, if you will? They didn't hear me say that, right? No, we're safe. I did not expect him to look quite so worn. Hey, are you okay? He sighs. It's nothing you need to worry about. He smiles, but his heart's not in it. So, freshman, have you completed your task? I hand over a sheet of paper with my answers. He looks over it and smiles. There we go. Not bad. Oh, I kind of wish I'd seen what happened if I hadn't done it. He's probably just even more disappointed, right? Anyway, that's probably the last you'll see of me for a while. I've got to set things up for the finale. You can still come and find me if you have any problems, of course, but I won't be giving you any more tasks. Take care. Oh, for the right. I thought he meant for the term for a second, and I was so confused. He leaves me to get ready for my day. All right, anyway. Back to learning black magic with the lads. As class gets underway, I notice that Luke in a nearby seat keeps shifting his weight back and forth. He twitches and flattens his hands against his desk and takes a sharp breath. Then, a little later, he does it again. Does he have to go to the toilet or something? If he's not careful, he's going to fall out of his chair. Finally, he gets up and steps onto his chair and stands there. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wade. I don't know what most of those words mean. At least I understand that they were gyring and gimbling inside a former rugby union wing, Christian Wade. Am I right, fellow rugby fans? Mr. Pfeiffer? All mimsy were the Borogovs, and the mome wraths out grape. Man, this is like it's like the Jabberwocky C.S. Lewis nonsense poem. This is just words. Mr. Pfeiffer, that will be enough, thank you. You fulfilled your task here. Here, let me help you down. Oh, I see. Okay. Luke looks confused and takes the professor's hand to hop to the ground and sit back in his seat. Oh god, it wasn't a task, was it? My dear Starling, seniors do not override professors, and initiation does not override school rules. But why do you do it? Why can't you make a school rule that says it's illegal? If someone orders you to do something in class, ignore them. The excuse of initiation will not get you out of being punished. So I get detention now? Oh no, I love that poem. You'll just have to finish reciting it for me after class. Damn, get dabbed on. We still haven't had a 3 black magic gain. It's kind of tragic. Someone knocks at my door. Is this going to be another senior? Well, I trust myself in being able to open it and standing by my decisions no matter what. What? A save? No. What? You must have been looking at another game. Open it. There's only one way to find out. Oh. Okay, I guess we can open it then. Outside, I find Barbara, the quiet girl from Snake Hall. Hi? Were you looking for me? She hands me a folded piece of paper. I open it up. The cursive handwriting takes me a moment to turn into words, but then I read, I need William Danson's socks. Socks of all things. Why? Well, socks is a really weird one. I guess it's better than like underwear, so you know we'll take it. Hang on, let me. Sorry, just gotta do some beauty readjustments. Ignore me. What? She stares at me. William's socks. Is this for initiation? She nods, a quick jerk of emotion. So why are you asking me? I know she can talk. For some reason, she just doesn't want to. I guess because I'm William's freshman, you thought I could help? She looks at me, expectant and silent. William's socks. I wouldn't know how to break into his room and steal them even if I wanted to. I'd have to go and ask him for them. I think he'd agree. I genuinely think he'd agree. When we last saw him, he looked forlorn, he looked sad, he looked depressy spaghetti, as the kids say. I genuinely think if I went to go and ask him, he'd just be like, oh, sure, whatever. They're in that drawer, like, don't open the first drawer, you'll traumatize yourself. You know, it'll be fine. I guess I can go ask William to donate his socks. She smiles at me, not a beaming smile that lights up the hallway, but it is ever so faintly cute. come with me? Come on, let's go. What? His room's just down the hall. You have to come. If you want me to do this, you have to at least come with me. She looks unhappy but nods. Oh, okay. Fine, I'll go. She sighs faintly and leans against the wall. I don't know which one is the correct one. Hang on. Agree to ask William. Wait here. She nods and leans against the wall. Okay. That was because she was asked and then she was like, oh, thank God, you're not actually asking me. The Wolf Seniors are down at the other end of the hall. I know which room is William's, but I don't know if he's there right now. I knock. Dave, what is it? Is something wrong? Not exactly. I was wondering if I could have some of your socks. Is this an initiation assignment? Yeah, but not for me. Barbara from Snake Hall asked me to help. Barbara? Angela's freshman. Oh, I just realized. I was thinking this is innocent, but if Angela is kind of, you know, like wink, wink, nudge, nudge with William, then this is back to being weird. Help. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to have to say no. Angela is, well, it's complicated and nothing to do with initiation. Yeah, of course. Shaking his head, he closes the door. Or she wants his sock because she can use some of the DNA on his sock to turn into him. I turn around to make my apologies to Barbara, but she's already disappeared. I guess she overheard the whole thing already. I wonder what that was about. The important thing is that we did offer to help Barbara. So hopefully she likes us more now. Oh God, one black magic skill again? Oh God, come on, give me a 3, give me a 3. Oh, one again, oh! What a disaster. After the day's activities, we are called together into the gym again. Just freshmen at first, flocking together in confusion and murmuring about strange tasks we've done all week. It kind of feels like I've got off really easily here. That's a good thing. Then we hear the sound of heavy boots marching in step. Thud, thud, thud. Don't turn your back to me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're coming in. After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs on the floor. Could you not get up against the wall? And that's when William takes the stage. Welcome, freshmen. It's time for the final phase of your initiation. Corinna will be passing out the blindfolds. Please put them on. A long-haired snake senior tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. So far, this initiation process has been odd and occasionally irritating, but not dangerous, just as William promised. Blindfolds, though, suggest that things are about to step up a notch. It's a lot of trust to be putting in someone who has, oh, berated you all week. Can I say no? Or like, can I wear the blindfold as a wristband? I'm not gonna bother making a fuss about it. May as well find out what happens. All right, never mind. I'm too laid back, man. I'm chill, I'm groovy. Now that I can't see even, that would be the complete opposite. I'm less aware of what's going on, but more aware of my own discomforts. This floor is hard. I hear people moving around the room, whispering, giggling, a faint yelp of outrage quickly smothered. Let's not ask questions. Just what are they doing? I wait. Eventually, I feel a hand touching my shoulder. Up you get, careful now. I climb to my feet. I know there's at least one person nearby from the voice, but no idea who or where. I could be surrounded, I don't know. For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Walk forward slowly. With no guide other than this unseen voice I made to turn and move and stop and turn again, it's surprisingly stressful. Still, it feels like you could at least get everyone outside and then blindfold them. I can hear someone opening and holding a door for me as I go outside. I'm being looked after, but where are we going? There you are. Last one for this batch. Step up. Batch. Bro, I'm a human being, not a cupcake. What do you... What do you mean, batch? Excuse me? Oh, careful now. Don't hit your head. I feel a hand on top of my head, guiding me to a van? Sit down, hold still, and I'll strap you in. Blindfolded and strapped down in a van. It's like a kidnapping my parents used to warn me about, but this is a school activity. The van straps up and drives away. I'm not sure how many people are in here with me. Someone turns on the radio, probably to discourage conversation. It's not like we're helpless here. My hands aren't tied. I lift the blindfold just a tiny bit to peek around and see absolutely nothing. Someone's cast a magical darkness spell inside the van. I suppose I should have seen that coming. Light would be easy enough to create, and then it would be obvious that I was cheating. I'll just have to wait. At last, we arrive and are carefully unbuckled and ushered to our feet. Surprise! It's the beach! I remember last game. I knew this was going to happen. This is the smoothest lake in the world. My God. Look at that. Very picturesque. A lot of the trees. I was kind of looking for anything in between the trees. These trees here are so bundled, it kind of looks like one big mossy covering. It's like they definitely are trees, but it's like not one big, it's like one big shrubbery, you know? Oh, that one. Where are we? A lake. Well, they call it a pond officially, the laughing pond, but that just means it's not as big as some lake gets. A laughing pond? I wonder if it like emits laughing gas. Horror stories of students, like people across the ages, drowning because they were too busy laughing to swim. They still do nothing about it. It makes for a banger headline in The Onion. The important thing is you've completed your initiation, so now it's time for the party. Group of students lounge around by the lakeside, seniors and freshmen mingling freely. Long tables are stocked with steaming metal buffet dishes. There's barbecue and cookies, equipment for games, and you can even swim if you like. No alcohol, local laws. I did know that much about the States. Right. I guess we're above 18, but not 21. Tragic. Also, to commemorate your experiences, each freshman receives a gift from their senior. He hands me a small box. Inside, I find a leather bracelet with a rough wolf's head carving as its central stone. Thanks. You're welcome. I've got to make the rounds for a bit, but enjoy yourself. This party is for you freshmen after all. He's always friendly, but always so busy. Yeah, I mean, he's an important fella, innit? I look around, everyone's here. Well, everyone in the freshman and senior classes. Nearby, I spot Luke and Logan, and they're senior? We still don't know who this is. The butterfly notices my attention and smiles at me. Well, tell me, what's my name? The voice has completely changed and the intonation is the same. So this is what the twins meant. Blaze? Not gonna make a guess with lady or sir? That's taking the easy way out. Yep, I stick to my guns. Technically, initiation is over, so we don't have to do that anymore. Clever! More than we were. Stay and talk with them or mingle with others. So I don't know if I can stay and talk with them and then also continue talking to others. So I'll have this conversation. And if this is the only thing I can do, we load and go again. So what happened with you? Well, we met at the start of initiation, of course, and I asked him to greet me politely. When I called him Sir Blaze, he scolded me because he's a butterfly and officially a lady in the handbook. Then, when I called her Lady Blaze, she asked if I needed my eyes checked. It's initiation, I'm supposed to give you a hard time. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. So which do you prefer? I don't prefer either, they're both me. Based, but like, what? You can't give other people a hard time for not knowing which to say. Well, you can't have it both ways. I'm an Akabesh. For us, male and female are more like sort of clothes you feel putting on in the morning. I understand what's going on here. But under Iris Academy rules, students are required to be split strictly into two categories for ritual purposes. I wonder what that's about. I think you can figure it out, Dave. Come on. This year I chose Butterfly Hall, but I'm officially male even when I'm male. But I can still say he, right? When I'm like this, I am he. But she is fine too because I'm officially that, or E if you like. I was gonna say, I don't like they though? Ah, okay. Oh, that nullifies what I was about to say. That makes me sound like I'm two different people and I'm not. I'm always me. So 2 for the price of 1 doesn't count for you as well? Oh, I've already dabbed once this episode, so I can't dab again. But trust me, if I hadn't already used my dab quota, I would be dabbing. You are going to be so much trouble when you grow up. She got you. And you tease yourself without needing my help. Logan jostles his brother playfully. Come on, let's go check out the games. You're coming, right, Dave? Sure. We spend the afternoon relaxing by the lakeside. Damn it! Damn it! Alright, we got with them, let's mingle with others. Waving to the guys to head out in search of other people I know or wish I knew, I see Big Steve, nope, standing with Raven from Snake Hall. Her hallmate Barbara is following Angela Kirsch and looking quite pleased with herself. I can't see Donald anywhere at the moment, but instead I run into Virginia, oh no, who is clinging to, not Virginia, the other one. Not Ellen, the other one. Not him, the other one. Who is clinging to her roommate's hand and eyeing the nearby seniors with great suspicion. So he's with you. Virginia, this is Damien. Damien, my roommate Virginia. William's sister. That's right. And I assume you two already know each other? Balthazar? Man, you can't be called Balthazar and not be, like, completely evil. Good week? It's alright. You know, between the killings. Balthazar here was just telling me all about his begonias. Why don't you two talk about that for a while? Oh, hi Dave. Hello? Why don't you boys stay and talk while Ellen and I go get some food? But you know how much I love dessert. She's just trying to take him away from Damien, and again, she should be. With an apologetic backwards glance, Ellen allows herself to be dragged away, leaving me with two seniors I've never even met. However, the Toad senior doesn't seem at all bothered by his changing audience. Now, as I was saying, the barley can be fertilized efficiently with... Well, hey, you can get it from Blaze's eyes. I need to go look for my senior. I hurry away. There's plenty of people to talk to and lots of free food and games, and the weather is nice and it's not too hard to have a little fun. I spend the afternoon relaxing by the lakeside. I think I'm gonna go back and actually like take this one, and then that way we can not be involved in Damien. They can just be a footnote on the mark of history or whatever. All right, cool. Just like that. He started another episode recording, and like he's finished one. You notice because I've changed my top from the jumper I was wearing in the last 3 episodes. That's right, Christenarium is back, and he's back for at least this game. What I'm gonna do after this game, I don't know. I could disappear altogether again. I could potentially start another game. I haven't really decided. I'm just doing it because I'm having fun. Also, like, I kind of just expected 10 people to be watching, like, part 1 because I haven't uploaded at all. No, turns out a lot of you came back to say, like, hi, and oh my god, you're alive. That's crazy. I appreciate it. It was very nice to see lots of names I haven't seen in God knows how long. Yeah, cool. All right, we fit that stuff in here and not at the start, and almost no one will see it, and that's okay. Right, anyway, to the next episode where we spend the weekend somewhere. You get what I mean.